But more than America's, this is Trump's loss of face. In August 2017, Donald Trump announced his South Asia strategy with much fanfare. Washington appointed a special envoy, Zalmay Khalilzad, an Afghan American, to engage with the Taliban. Talks were held at a neutral venue, Qatar's capital Doha. After 9 rounds of negotiations, the US said it had come close to clinching the deal with the Taliban. The deal would allow the Americans to pull out troops from Afghanistan. In return, the Taliban would commit to a ceasefire to stop the violence, hold talks with the Afghan government, and not allow terror attacks against America or its allies. But Trump's decision to cancel talks has dashed hopes of an end to America's longest war. Here's a closer look at why the peace talks fell apart.
On Thursday, a Taliban car bomb exploded and killed an American soldier and 11 others in a busy diplomatic area near the US Embassy in Kabul. The bombing was one of the many attacks claimed by the Taliban. The American soldier, 34-year-old Ellis A. Barreto Otis, was the 4th US service member killed in the past 2 weeks in Afghanistan. It is Otis's killing that's prompted Donald Trump to cancel a meeting with Taliban and Afghan President Ashraf Ghani at Camp David. Thursday's attack was not the first during the period in which the peace talks have been held. So why did Trump pull back? US Foreign Minister Mike Pompeo says that the Taliban quote-unquote overreached with this attack and that Trump did not want to reward such behavior. Trump's decision to cancel the talks is puzzling because it goes against his pledge to withdraw the nearly 14,000 US troops from Afghanistan and end US involvement in a conflict that is closing in on 18 years. Equally surprising to some in the United States was Trump's choice of timing, just days before the anniversary of the September 11, 2001 attacks. According to the Washington Post newspaper, competing versions of what led to the cancellation of the meeting exposed internal tensions that have flared as a deal seemed near in recent weeks. Those tensions have pitted Mike Pompeo against National Security Advisor John Bolton, who opposed the talks with the Taliban. Bolton is not opposed to reducing the current US troop level to 8,600, but he remains opposed to any deal with the Taliban. For Trump, though, a deal with the Taliban could have been useful in his re-election campaign. With Trump not making headway with Iran or North Korea, he fancied the possibility of Afghanistan becoming a rare foreign policy success for him. So it is not clear whether the talks have been cancelled altogether or paused. The Taliban responded predictably. It said in a statement that cancellation of talks would quote-unquote damage the credibility of the US. The statement warned that the Taliban will continue the ongoing jihad against foreign occupation and it firmly believes in the ultimate victory. More than 2,400 US troops have been killed since the US invaded Afghanistan to go after the Taliban, which harbored Al-Qaeda leaders responsible for the 9/11 attacks in the US. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.